Hi there, my name's Matt. Welcome back to Just Making It. Today we got to prep up the combine. We got to hook this head up to it. And then we're going to get into some more corn picking. We're going to finish that up. And then we got some other things that we're going to do. So come join us. Enjoy the video. And thanks for watching. You could see I've got my corn head sitting on skids. The only reason why I did that is I was using my header cart for something else. Actually, the grain head. So it's leaning a little bit. You could see you sort of want that straight when you hook up that combine. So we're going to see what we could do here. For the people that are just visiting my channel, I like to show equipment. I like to show how it works. And today I'm hooking up the corn head to the International 1440. It's an older combine. It's a workhorse, and it's good to learn on. So if anybody out there is thinking about getting a combine, you might want to get one of these older combines first and know and figure out all the adjustments, and you'll get the basic idea of how things work on a combine. But yeah, it's a 1440 International. Now what I got to do, I have this set up for grain, okay, when I had my grain head on here. So I got to set it up for corn. And the drum here, the feed drum, call this the feed drum, it goes into the head right here. So your corn goes through the head, into the feed drum, into the combine. And what I need to do is I need to lift this drum up to give this space for corn. You can see it's a little crooked right now, but we'll straighten it out. So that's one of the things I got to do. Okay, I got to loosen these nuts here. I'm going to loosen these up. And we need to take this bolt and put it up here to lift that drum. There we go. Get that nice and loose. Okay, then I'm going to go over to the other side here. And I'm going to do the same thing. And that bolt is right here. So I'm going to loosen this up. And I'm going to loosen this inner one up. There we go. Okay, so we're going to go on this side. See if we can lift this up and in. Just like that. Oops. See how I lifted it? I lifted that up and into the groove. And the drum's up on this side right here. And that's what we want. Now we got to get the other side up. There we go. Got it just like that. See how that's up? Now I can lock my drum in. Okay, so I'm going to come around the side of the combine and I got to go up underneath here. And you'll see right here, shut off the engine before shifting. So I have to change this to low. Right now it's set for high because I was doing small grains. So low is out. So I'm going to push that out. Right like that. That's for corn. The fan speed I'm going to set out in the field, and I do have numbers for that. But that right here is where you set the fan speed to make it go faster or slower. And that's where that's for the rear end here. So everything flies out the back. You don't want to set that too high because you'll have corn flying out the back end of the combine. So that's something that we're going to look at in the field. All right, I think what we're going to do now, we're going to go ahead and hook the head up to the combine. All right, we're going to start. We're going to try to hook this head up. It's leaning, like I said. Might be tough. Might take me a couple tries, but we're going to do it. Okay, I'm going to take the combine. I'm going to line this sucker up. Going to line it up here and go in. Go nice and slow. I'm going to drop my head a little bit with my hydraulics. Well, I got the head on the combine. It took a couple tries. It was tough because it was sitting on those skids and I didn't have the proper angle to get the head on the combine, but it's on. And what I did is I tucked it away in the shed. We've got a rainstorm coming and snow. So the next video, hopefully I will have some combining. And let's head back out to the field. Lisa's out there picking. Let's see what she's up to. Okay, folks, we're back out here in the cornfield. And in my last video, we were picking the center of this field here. So we got this pretty much done. We've got the left side to do and the right side, and we got a little bit in the middle left to do. So Lisa's out there right now. She's on the tractor and we're gonna fill this one wagon up. Then, if the weather holds up, we're gonna get into combining the rest of it. Corn looks pretty good right in this area. Of course, this is the middle of the field. You get on those edges, man, there's a lot of wildlife damage. We're lucky though, the weather's holding up for us. We haven't seen much sun. All right, so Lisa just pulled out of a row. Now she's gonna turn around and she's gonna go back in to the corn rows. And what she did is she has a rope and she shuts that elevator off. Just like that. Now she's gonna straighten her tractor out. She's gonna meet the rows and then she's gonna turn on her elevator. There, she pulled the rope. There goes the corn. I want all of you to take note. Look at this concentration. She's got it dialed down. She doesn't miss a cob. You like corn picking, Lise? She likes corn picking. I hate to say this, but corn picking's sort of dying out. They don't make the equipment anymore to do it, and a lot of people just combine anymore. So I hope it stays around for a while. As long as you can get the parts for the equipment. Well, in my last video, I was corn picking, and I had a couple questions about how I started that field. I started the field right through the middle, so I ran over some corn. And a couple people had questions, well, how do you get that corn back off the ground? So after Lisa makes this pass, I'm going to show you, I'm going to purposely run over a row, and then we're going to go back through with the picker, and we're going to try to pick that corn back off the ground. And this helps too, like if there's a big windstorm and the corn gets blown over, you know, it's not a total loss. You probably won't get all your corn, but you can get the majority of it. All right, I'm on the tractor now. I took over for Lisa. I'm giving her a little break. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you what I had a question about on the last video about opening the field up. So what I'm gonna do, let me show you, I'll turn it around. We're gonna go right down the row. I'm gonna run it over. We're going to pretend like I'm opening up the field. But I'm just taking an end row here. So I'm going to go straight. I'm going to run over the corn. We're going to go all the way down. And I got my picker and my wagons behind me. I'm getting close to the end here. Once I get to the end, I'm going to pull out and go around and come back the other way. I'm going to swing around with my picker and my wagon, and we're going to pick that row up, those 2 rows up that I ran over with the tractor. We'll see how good it does. All right, I got my picker lined up right there. We're going to get those 2 rows. Now I'm going to lower my head down as far as I could go without, scraping the ground. We're going to go about right there. That's the key to doing this. Okay? So let's get going here. Let me put it in the right gear. Now let's go B1. All right, let's turn on our picker. And let's see how it picks it up. Like I said, it's not going to pick it all up, but it'll pick most of it up. Right now I got the camera mounted right in front of the picker, so you can see how it's actually picking it up. Like I said earlier, this is nice, like if you get a big windstorm and it knocks your corn over, you can still pick it up. As long as it's not laying completely flat on the ground. Well, I'm sitting here in front of a couple hats and mugs that I had left over from my merch store. All American HQ. I want to thank them for producing good quality hats, mugs, t-shirts, hoodies. Thanks again. And what we're going to do, we're going to have a little giveaway, a little contest. I'm going to have a question for you here later in the video, and all you got to do is answer it. And you have to answer it on this video, no other videos. And the first one to get the answer correct will receive a mug and a hat. And I have the red and I have the black. The hat's sort of on the gray side, but the mug is black. Or you can mix it up. You can have a black mug and a red hat, whatever you prefer. There is no cost involved. I am taking care of all the shipping. I am doing this to make things fun. And if you do buy from my merch store, it actually supports contests like this. I'm able to get extras and we can give them away. So sit back and relax and good luck. And I will email the winner in a few days. And hopefully it'd be you. Okay, the rules are you must comment on this video only, must have a valid email address, can only enter once, and if we can't contact the winner, it'll go to the next person with the right answer. Look at there, we got some geese ready to go south. It's that time of year. Here comes some more. That's an amazing bird right there. And we also have some on the ground right over there. Well, it's November 28th, the next day. And you can see it snowed quite a bit. There's snow on the corn over there. I won't be able to do any combining for a while because it'll plug up my combine. So we're going to have to wait till this snow. It could be on the ground, but not on the corn. You could see over here, I've got a wagon that I was late getting to, and I wasn't able to put it under a roof. And it got snow on it. So if you take a look at it, it's just, you know, covered on the top. It should be fine. Once we get it in the crib, it'll dry itself out. And it will also be okay if the temperatures stay around what they are now. So, you know, if it gets above 40, you know, it might heat up on me. But once we get it in the crib and get some air to it, it should be fine. Okay, folks, here's the contest giveaway. All you gotta do is tell me how many cows are right there. I'm gonna go completely around them. If they were in a line, it'd be too easy. So all you gotta do is tell me how many cows are standing right there.